roll it like that. Yep, it is working. Look at that. And then, maybe not. Welcome everybody, and in this video we're going to move that tree, that pear tree, out of the pot it spent the winter in. We're going to move it slightly over. We're going to create a little permaculture guild. We already got some comfrey, some rhubarb, and a lot of grasses and some raspberries around there. We're going to get this tree potted up, so please stay tuned. Whew. How about now? Oh, almost. There we go. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. So it definitely still had room left in the pot to grow. And see what it looks like. Whoosh. Yeah, that's pretty happy. That's pretty happy. Boom. Perfect. It needs to be a little bit higher. It should be like the root crown is here. The level is like that. But we got extra dirt, fill it in, we'll be all right. Okay, so we have everything set up. We even put some strawberries in here. This tree is doing pretty well. This was the top of the roots, so we kind of mimicked that on this side. But now we're going to try and put a whole bunch of currants in there to fill in the space, because we want to plant as densely as possible. And this is one of the first plants I've checked, the first cutting I've checked to see if it's actually rooting yet. So I'm actually curious to see if we should plant it or not. Yeah, so I don't see any actual rooting of it, but it has that. So I wonder if we should just stick these in the ground as complete as possible. Like we put that one in, and we'll just say that's okay. And then this one, without tearing it apart, I'll just make a space for it. And then put it like that. Whoop. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I'm positive that these things will reroot on their own, but I'm just so bad at waiting. I have bad patience. So I'm just trying to, I'm like, when exactly can I put a cutting in the dirt, and then like, what, 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, I can then pull it out and like see that it has roots. Like, I'm too impatient. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish off planting this around here, and this whole area is gonna be amazing. Okay, we found one actually that had roots. See that? That's what we're looking for. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. So we are just about done here. I just wanted to show the watering in real quick. So I'm just kind of saturating the area for 7 seconds and kind of give it a break. You can do some of the extra outside area if you want. Clean your shovel off. Get your rhubarb, water your maple, and then just another pass. I like the kind of just going by the pooling up of the water. It pools up, and you can see it soak down. And then get some hay. Just a brief aside, here is a beautiful set of roots on an elderberry. This is a little bit more obvious since those leaves coming from the dirt. So we're doing some random planting. Okay, and we're back. I had finished this a while ago, but I had to pause recording because there was a man cutting some grass next door, and then that's why I ended up having that elderberry that was rooting, because went over and did some more planting. But just to show you one of our currants, here's one of the strawberries. You can kind of see another little guy there, another little guy there. And this is just, straw, and it's not too thick or anything like that. We're gonna keep, it's off the root flare. A lot of this stuff will break down here in a couple of days. It'll kind of level out, and we just keep an eye on it. The one thing we are going to keep an eye on is we didn't want to cut this now that it's May. We're going to see how it comes back and recovers. If in a couple weeks, maybe 1 week, if it still hasn't really started leafing out more than it has, we'll have to probably do some heading cuts right at about, probably, you know, right at that level, just kind of snip off a good portion of it and see if it can recover. I think it is good shape. It just needs some sun. So thank you for watching. It's been a long day here of planting and recording and chasing birds around, which the birds are actually getting better. But I just want to show that about the potting up trees and things like that in the winter. Even here in Indiana in zone 5 or 6, whatever we are now, it still gets to -30 below with the wind chill. And it's, you know, we don't care about averages here, we care about the extremes. And we had multiple trees and bushes and strawberries and all that live pretty much in an open space in just pots. I mean, they were oversized pots for the most part, but they were just fine, and they're, you know, they're doing great. Just like this whole string of trees that we got for 10 bucks each from Walmart last fall that were pretty much dead, and they'll probably all have fruit on them. So thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye. What are you doing? Miss your old home? It's okay. You're warming up. See? You guys are warming up.